Liam, congratulations at a 2-1 win here at home. What are your feelings at full time?
Delighted for the lads. I think, off the back of a couple of tough results. Delighted the way they responded. Obviously even to be a goal behind at half time and then come out and perform like we did second half. I thought so many positive moments for us, as a team, but also individually. And I think it kind of highlights, what we've been speaking to the lads about in terms of, that control of emotion in between games, not getting too high, not getting too low, the cliche of it, but probably a really good example of that. We had two disappointing results. So then to come in today, it's making sure that you're able to park that, learn from it, not, and then, go in and control what we can, which is, how do we apply ourselves today? What are our behaviours like? And leave everything, on the pitch, which the lads did today.
An exceptional goal from David McGoldrick to open the scoring, but the passion and the desire to turn it around in the second half was really evident.
Yeah, and even first half, there was some positive moments. I thought we got into some really good areas, and either a lack of quality or sometimes, turning down the option of asking the question in the box was evident a little bit. But I thought we progressed it really well. I thought most of their threat came from us turning it over cheaply once we'd gone through their press. So I think it felt a little bit more on us against a good side that are well set up. They've got some good players, and then second half, I thought we just probably a bit more belief, a bit more conviction, a bit more purpose to our play. And again, we produced some moments of real high quality to score some excellent goals.
A player that's really stood up, especially since you've come in, is the captain, Ryan Ledson. He showed that again today and led by example.
Yeah, top header. I think the fight he showed, the aggression in duels, the pushing through. He's played a lot of minutes if you look in the last few weeks. So yeah, epitomised everything that you needed today. So yeah, really pleased with him. But also I think alongside him, I thought Marcus Harness was excellent. I thought two centre halves were terrific, and then around that, lads coming on had big impact again. Which you obviously got the starting lineup, but it's also then what do you finish with and who comes on has impact. And when you look at it, Ryan Hardy, Cam Ashia, Cass, I think came on and did exactly what the team needed and raised the level of the the performance, which is what you need.
I wanted to ask you about Cam Ashia and Ryan Hardy. Ryan Hardy's first goal for the club and first appearance here. For a man who's not played as much in recent months, to have that touch and instinct to finish, that's really impressive.
Yeah, I gave him a bit of stick. He should have scored the second one as well. I think it was seeing his finishing in training yesterday. Expect him to score those, but yeah, look at the fantastic finish. I thought when he came on, and in terms of again different profiles, so offers you something different. Movement to get in behind, the problems he caused, the uneasiness he caused in defenders by timing his movement and running off the back of people was excellent. So yeah, great to have him back. We have to be a little bit careful with him, so it'll be good to get some training in this week. He's had he's been out for 8 weeks, trained. We did a very, very light session Monday, obviously a few minutes Tuesday, and then a light session yesterday. So he's had very little football in the last few months. So to be able to come on and impact like he did is credit to him and for the condition that he keeps himself in.
It's finally a clear week for you, and like you say, the conditioning, the time to train, that'll all be possible in the week to come.
Yeah, and it's huge. We've gone really hard on a lot of the out of possession stuff, and some really good moments. Some moments not quite right, which is you're going to get in every game. I think it's obviously how you control those moments. And then even with the ball today, I thought we showed some real good bravery to go and play, but it's an understanding why you're doing it, and it's to progress up the pitch, to create, and it's in how do you do that. And again, that we've had one session on it, so it's there's some real positives there today, I think, in terms of seeing some of the stuff we're asking the lads to do, and naturally, as always, there'll be loads of areas to work on as well. So that's why the bit for me is win, lose or draw is how do we get better? How do we improve? How do we learn from today, tactically, emotionally, physically? How do we learn everything that we can from the game and make sure that we work hard at it next week, ready to go again next Saturday?
I don't want to put a dampener on things at all, but one of the players that was missing today was Lyndon Gooch, who's just spoken to Radio Leeds, and you said that he'd picked something up in the middle of the week. Yeah,
he's got a groin injury, so unfortunately, he felt it taking a corner Tuesday night. So yeah, we've had it looked at. He's going to be best part of 3, 4, 5 weeks, we think, between 3 to 5 weeks. So hopefully, we'll get him back as soon as possible, but obviously as safely as possible. So disappointing because I actually thought he was very good the other night. I know the quality he can bring to the group and his character and leadership. But as disappointing as it is, then you have to move on and go, right, who's going to grab the next opportunity? And when you see Cam come on the right side today, produced a moment of excellence for Ryan's goal.
Perfect, Liam. Thank you so much.
Thank you.